Well, hello everyone. Here to show you the parent like twins. The coloring is like as far as the story about Jaycee Dugard, like in her book in The Stolen Life is talking about is that this part you say activity, this drawing and coloring you say is based off the parent like twins is showing about these two these like mother and daughter, and basically talking about is like between the difference and the similarities, such as that they both like it's like a pie, or it could be the type of fruit that they like to eat, or maybe they both like to sew, crochet, you say, and of course that maybe their favorite fruit maybe peach, and of course both of them like to read, you say. And a lot of us will probably wonder is that between between that one of them could say they like using a magnifying glass to be able to study certain recipes, you say, and then of course the other one right here is like you don't even like using a magnifying glass, or likes using a magnifying glass just to say the recipes and stuff. But you got right here, you got the fraction, and then of course one person could say that they need a pair of glasses in order to be able to read books and stuff, and the other one don't. Books and newspapers, or to say, but and it's like so far as the smile is as wide as the sea, and along with the bookmark, it's like so far as one of them could need a bookmark in order to be able to mark their part, you say on a certain story. But basically what I got drawn right here is so far as the parent like twins is based on the fact about these the mother and daughter, the fact about it's like about is a stolen life is about that that they had their certain they had their the years together until it was like the life probably part of you say is the heart that was divided, and then for over those years that it was divided, and then it finally came together. And the whole story about it is that about the whole part about whenever the daughter was found, and the things that of course that she remembered whenever she used to do with her mom, which of course that I'll go ahead and be working right here, is that the different things that you could be doing that you could do with crayons. Here of course these colorings right here is which I went ahead and drawn right here by looking at a picture, say from a magazine, and along with the book. But a lot of us would probably say that with crayons that they're for kids, that you don't want to mess with them, you don't want to mess with any kind of artwork on them. But of course that the stuff that I learned in art class was the fact about it's like I used pencils, and I used paint, and it's like other art supplies, you say, and I would probably say anything I have here that more likely I can use, that more likely I can use and then do what I like to do with them. And sometimes the work does come out as to say is quite similar. It's like I don't know if it's really a matter of what you're using, but just the talent that you put into it, such as making the picture right there, and look realistic, such as you got it's like they say the skirt dress that the girl's wearing. See, he mixed the blue a little bit with green right here, and then of course right here you got right here is the heart, and I went ahead and drawn this heart, and just like for mother and daughter, is that with mother and daughter that they may have their differences, but then they had their similarities, such as what is the difference between you and me, that one of them of course that the mother is older than the daughter. You should say the mother don't even like the type of shampoo that the daughter likes to use, you say. But I would probably say that the similarities is that more likely that they both like to spend time in the kitchen, and both of them like to make a quilt, you say. But you got the heart right here, and of course it could be whole, or it could be so far as is divided in half, and of course maybe split into 4 different groups, you say, such as a fraction. And of course with me that I never really was good at math, you say, and I really don't know if you really necessarily had to be good at it, and but at least just try, is to try to understand it. And I hear a lot of times that, of course, you use math every day, as such as you use a little bit of language arts every day, and then of course maybe a little bit of calculus and say geometry, and along with science and history. I'm sure that we use at some point. You say that we use history and social studies a lot of times, and the stuff that you learned whenever you were much younger, that's like a lot of times you just wonder about why they're so important, such as you say as reading and writing. But nowadays it seems like that with the things that you're doing nowadays, such as you should say is say working on say bills and stuff like that, or it could be mortgage payments, or as you say is it could be car repairs or medical bills, whatever it is. That a lot of times you begin to wonder if that a lot of that is based on math skills, or if a lot of it is based on the fact about that is like the study about what needs to be done, so far as what needs to be paid, and then so far as a phone call needs to be made, you should say. And I would probably say that the whole thing about about a phone call, it's like that really you're using numbers, I guess, to dial a phone number, and of course that if they ever make any kind of phone designs, nowadays with telephone designs, if they're ever going to use like anything like dot dash dash smiley face or anything like that. But other than that, other than maybe a smiley face like this, is that you talking about that I don't know if we really want that to be printed on every dial tone, you say. It's like dot dot and then dash dash here, and then 2 dashes on the left, you should say, and then along with the dot dot, and then along with the star. And a lot of us will probably say that any type of phone design like that, well, more likely you need to be on, like what you say, an iPod or something like that, where you can make a phone call and say on an iPod. But anyway, you got the fish right here, and then along with the smile is as wide as a sea. But basically, so far as parent-like twins, is that about what is the difference between you and I, as you say. The fact is that that both mother and daughter may have their similarities, some may have their differences. But then on the other hand, that they say that that they each they each share a heart, and that with the type of heart, the type of heart that is more likely is in full. It's in the whole shape. You say is when you say 100%. You say is ours. Other than for yours, mine, and ours, that is like you could say that to share a heart, and of course with that same similar heart, is that we can maybe each have our own color, but then of course you share the same type of a heart, shape for the love and stuff, love and support. And then right here, you got right here is the fish. It's like with the fish, it's like feel free, wide as the sea. It's like for the fish, roaming the sea. And then that for the decimal for the fraction. And then you had the peach right here, and of course the peach could mean it's like so far with you say peach cobbler, or it could be it's like fresh peach and strawberry cheesecake or something like that. But other than that, is that you got it for for the reading and along with the study, and then of course for the parent like twins, and then along with the crochet, and then the pillowcases. You say that a lot of us will probably say that I'm not the type of person who